My respect to our municipal mayor, Mayor Don Bill A. Ladaga, to Ma'am Florence E. Almaden, the school's division superintendent, to Sir John Espina, the education program in MAPE, sir, to Sir Zacarias Saison, the district supervisor, to Ma'am Jean C. Caluyo, the principal of Loreto Central Elementary School, school heads of Loreto District, faculty and staff of Loreto Central Elementary School, guests, parents, the graduates, everyone, good morning. Kumusta man? Kainit na. So I will not make it very long. I will just make it short, concise, but I will instill the learnings, what I have experienced, and inspire everyone. So 16 years ago today, I was once one of the pupils who sat in the middle of this court who had no idea what will become of me when I enter high school. Just like I had no idea that I would lose the tight friendship I had with some of my classmates. Who among you here will go to Loreto National High School? Raise your hand. Kasi matog LNHS. Kasi matog Loreto Academy. There are. Or kasi matog Shutan. Surigao. Ha? Wala. So as young as you are right now, I know that this will first affect you once you step into another milestone of your life. Because you won't know who will leave or who will stay. I had once a very close friend in elementary. I always come to their house very early in the morning. Kanang ako pa mamukaw ni Diyan. Maagtan pa lang suguon si Diyan maglaba, magbuwag o kumay. We play, we do projects, and always hang out together. However, that changed kapag same of high school. We were constantly in competition with each other. May it be dance contest, MCAP, or journalism. So our so-called rivalry made a gap in our friendship. So don't get me wrong, we were still friends, but not as close as we were during our elementary years. So my dear children, cherish the built friendships you have right now. You may not appreciate its importance at the moment, but these friendships will keep you sane. They will be there during your ups and downs, to celebrate your wins, or sympathize with you when you fall. So, tanaway mo kas ka sa kilid, ingna, nga dikta magkinalimtalay ha, ingna mo tapad. When I was also in elementary, my greatest competition was not with our batch valedictorian. Do you know who? It was a tough competition with myself and my goals. My goal before was very silly, kailangan elementary. It was to surpass the achievement of my older brother. In his elementary years, he was class salutatorian. So I thought it would be fun to beat his record. But sadly, I failed as I ranked the same as him. Same me, class salutatorian. So when I got into high school, I had the same goal, to surpass his achievement. Kaya again, salutatorian si John. And be the student body president just like my dad. I don't know why I constantly put myself in competition with my big brother. Maybe because I look up to him, or I'm just very competitive that I want to be the best in everything. And I did what I could to achieve that goal. Grabe ka namin. With much determination and effort, I successfully succeeded. I became the student body president and graduated as class valedictorian. I am sharing this with you not to brag, but to tell you that having a healthy competition will give you the motivation to achieve your goals. As for me, my goal did a positive impact. It had gotten me a scholarship in one of the prestigious universities in the country, and it helped me finish my degree. Kaya kamahal na ba sa tuition ka rin, no? If you graduated as batch valedictorian, you'd automatically be an academic scholar, like 100% tuition. So that definitely a lot. Remember, what naman siguro na karon kay with high honors naman. I know that not everyone here thinks the way that I do. But dear parents, encourage your children while they are still young. There is nothing wrong with wanting to achieve something. I want to share with you a funny story that happened a month back. Have you seen those videos na mag-experiment na butangan o Mentos and Coke and then ma-explode? So that's a fun activity na usually nakakita sa YouTube feed sa mga bata. This reaction takes place when the rough surface of the Mentos allows the bond between carbon dioxide gas and water to break more easily, creating more carbon dioxide bubbles and in turn, mura siya o ma-explode. So long story short, gusto sundugon sa mga pagumanggon. That was supposed to be a fun experiment until ang napalit na Coke sa umama is murang expired. Because wala yung bubbles na sound pag open sa Coke. Di ba more ano na like, so wala. So when you put the Mentos inside, of course, it didn't create a reaction that would make the Coke explode. So as a normal reaction of a child, he cried. Like he really cried so hard. Grabe niya singgit, grabe niya hilak. He screamed and threw the Coca-Cola bottle sa basak because he was very disappointed. He earned the Coke and the Mentos as a reward from his tita and lola because di na naman siya matuk ka sa afternoon tagaan ka Coke and Mentos and then mora tong nahitabo, wanna explode. So my nephew expressed his feelings. So imagine his frustration. But what his mom did was, I thought, a good parental response. She let my nephew express his feelings. She let him cry and scream while she hugged him. As early as a child, he experienced failure, yet he has an emotional system. When he calmed down, we tried the experiment again, and it was a success. Turned out, ang Coke ang ay problema. The moral of the story, dear parents, is let your child explore. Let them explore opportunities just like how they are right now, which is going to high school. Let them step out in their comfort zone, experiment, experience failure, and succeed. Teach them that failing something is not the end of the journey. Do not invalidate their feelings and their hard work. Unlike before that we used to bottle up our emotions. We hide our failures and frustrations kay mahadlok na kasabaan sa atong parents so magilak na lang tapatago. With this kind of setup, your child might not be able to recover from the failure and never succeed. I grew up in a family where we're not used to showing up our emotions. So when I failed twice in a subject in college that cost me my scholarship, wag ko kasabot sa gibati. I cried because I failed. I also cried because I was scared that I would get scolded na so ko ang parents at nabagsak na yung taon ko. The first one I told my parents through call. So na day benefit kong advance sa mag-isip, no? Kaya wag ko nila kasabi, nabagsak ko. My parents' concern was not the scholarship that I lost, but of me thinking doing a bad thing like ending my life. Akong parents ang grabe ka-advance mag-isip. They were there for me while I experienced my failure. They know that I am not used to it. I grew up there being very competitive. So when the second time that I failed my subject, my family took me to a KTV bar. Don't judge me if I failed twice. It's just because accountancy is very hard and that subject was law. So don't ask me, ano ba baka nag-law? Pinatrauma na ako. The joke. So again, back to the story. It so happened that my extended family was in Surigao. It was embarrassing to see me during my weakest state, but I was so thankful that they were there. They took me out for fun, and they had to see me with swollen eyes while I sing my heart out. to High School Musical song. That was an unforgettable experience for me because I tried, I failed, and now I have succeeded, and all thanks to my support system, my family. So I would like to give this opportunity to give a shout out to my mama and papa, my siblings, and my family for being a great support system. Looking back, I think I would not have bounced back successfully from the failure without my family backing me up. They were there to encourage me, help me going forward, and remind me to give honor and praises to God for all the blessings that He has showered upon me. Give credit where the credit is due, and that's the most important lesson that they have given me. So that's all I have to say today. It's kind of lengthy, or kataas, no? But I hope that the children and the rest of you here have learned something from me today. Because during my time, I still remember the name of our guest speaker. Or wala ko kay Bao sa tuyag yung historia. So I would like to express the opportunity and gratitude to the faculty and staff of my alma mater, Loreto Central Elementary School, for inviting me and let me share my experience with you. It has been fun, and once again, thank you and good morning.
Thank you, Ma'am Berador, for that inspiring message to our graduates.